So now we are going to talk about this example, and there is a signal ft, and we want to find out the Fourier series of, and recording is going on. Yes, okay. So Fourier series of this signal. Okay, it means sine and cosine components, sine and cosine signal, whether present in the signal or not. We need to find out that. So I show you this example here. So what is the question? Find the Fourier series of ft, and ft signal is this one. This is ft. Start from 0 and then like this. This is ft signal. 0 and same this side, negative side. Okay, so 0, this is pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, and so on. And the value of the signal is, so I need to find out the Fourier series of this signal. Okay, now how to do this? Solution. So first thing, you should need to find out the time period of this signal. Time period t. In chapter number 2 I have told you time period. Time period is what? Time taken by one cycle. How much time is taken by one cycle? You can see here, this is one cycle. Then after this, same signal repetition is start. The same cycle repeats. Okay, so 0 to pi, 0 to pi is what? This is the time period of one cycle. So I can say this 2 pi is the time period of this cycle, of this signal. In fact, the time period of this signal is 2 pi, because the duration of one cycle is 2 pi. Then first point, after this you need to find out omega. Omega is what? Omega is 2 pi by t. This is the formula of omega. So put the value 2 pi divided by the value of t is also 2 pi. This is cancelled out. Omega is 1. So these first two steps you need to calculate. Then in the Fourier series, as you know, what is Fourier series? Ft is equal to a naught divided by 2 plus summation an cos n omega t plus summation, this is summation actually, summation n is equal to 1 to infinity, this is also 1 to infinity, and then bn sine n omega t. This is Fourier series. So we need to find out a naught, an, and bn. These three variables we need to find out. So first one is a naught. What is the a naught formula? You know the formula of 2 divided by t, and this is the starting point of the cycle. Okay, 0. Starting point of the cycle is 0, and the end point of the cycle is 2 pi, and here is the function ft and dt. Remember this. Okay, this is the starting point of the cycle. This is the end point of the cycle. Okay, starting point and end point of the cycle. Remember this one. Then a naught is equal to, put the value of t. T is 2 pi. Now you can see here very carefully, between 0 to 2 pi signal has two values, like 0 to pi signal is 1 and pi to 2 pi signal is 0. So I have to divide this daira. I have to divide the daira into two parts. I have to divide the limits into two parts. 0 to pi signal is 1. We can see 0 to pi signal is 1, plus pi to 2 pi signal is how much? Is 0. Remember this thing. We will use this concept many times. Okay, we will use this concept. So 0 to pi signal is 1. You can see here. and pi to 2 pi signal is 0. Pi to 2 pi signal is 0. 0 to pi signal is 1. Okay. After this, so this part is 0. Integration of 0 is 0. This to this cancel out. And what is the value of a naught? A naught is 1 divided by pi. Integration of 1. Chapter number 1. From chapter number 1, first formula of integration. Integration of 1 with respect to t is t, and 0 to pi. So put the value of pi in place of t first step, and 0 in place of the second step. So 1 divided by pi, then pi minus 0, and pi minus 0 is what? 0. Sorry, pi minus 0 is what? Pi, and then this is cancel out, answer is 1. So the value of a naught is, if you want, I can write here also. This is 1 divided by pi multiply pi. This pi cancel, answer is 1. So so the value of a naught is 1. So a naught value is 1. Okay. Now we need to find out the value of an. We need to find out the value of an. Now an. What is an? Just hold on just 1 second. What is the value of an? This is same formula, 2 divided by t, then signal 0 to pi ft, and with an cos is there, then you write cos here, cos omega nt dt. Now solve this. An is equal to 2 divided by 2 divide 2 divide 2 divided by 2 pi, and then same 0 to pi signal is here, 0 to pi ft is 1. Same concept I'm using here, and write cos omega is what? 1. This is 1 we have calculated here. We have calculated omega is 1, so I am putting the value of omega 1. Okay, so this is n omega t dt plus pi to 2 pi signal is ft is 0, and this is cos nt dt, and this part is 0 because 0 multiply anything is 0, and integration of 0 is 0, and this 2 is cancel out. So an is what? 1 divided by pi integration of 0 to pi cos nt dt. And in chapter number 1, we have seen what is the integration of cos. Integration of cos is sine nt, and then 0 pi divided by n, because n is extra here. Now put the value of pi in place of t. In place of t, put the value of pi, and I am taking this n outside, so it becomes n pi. So sine n multiply pi minus sine n multiply 0. Okay, now very carefully. What is the value of sine 0? What is the value of sine 0? Sine 0 is 0. So this value is 0. What is the value of sine pi? Sine pi is also 0. So this value is also 0. So 0 minus 0 is 0. And this whole term is 0. This is important point. So whole term is 0. Important point. Okay. So here in the equation, in the main equation, a naught is what? 0. Now then we have to find out bn. Now we are looking to find out Bn. Now, what is the formula for Bn? Bn is equal to uh, 2 divided by 2 pi 2 divided by t. Starting point of the signal is 0, end point is 2 pi t, and with the Bn sign is there, so you have to write sine, and omega is 1, so directly you can write t, sine nt, sine nt dt. Okay, same concept I'm using, again same concept, 2 divided by 2 pi. It is very easy, just we are repeating. 0 to pi signal is 1, and then sine nt dt, plus pi to 2 pi signal is 0, write 0 here, sine nt dt. This part is 0, this 2. So what is the value of Bn? Bn is 1 divided by pi. Now integration of sine. Integration of sine is minus cos nt divided by n, and 0 to pi. I am taking minus sign and this n outside. So minus 1 divided by n pi. Put the value of pi in place of t. So this is cos n pi minus cos n0. Okay. Now last step. What is the last step? So Bn is equal to, so Bn is equal to minus 1 divided by n pi. Cos 0 is how much? Cos 0 is 1. So cos n pi minus 1. So this is the value of Bn. Still there is, means a solution is there, but you can stop here. So this is the value of Bn. This is the value, A0 is the value of An, and 1 is the value of A0. So this example looks like this. This is the example. Okay, this is the Fourier series example. But in the exam, it is not possible for the students, I know, to solve this complete one. So most of the time we ask either A0 or An or Bn, any one of these three, not all, because it is impossible to solve. Okay, because you don't have so much time. So okay, so mostly in most of the time we ask only one. Okay, uh, and okay. Now this example, same example I solve here step by step. You can see same example step by step. Now you can see here. Okay, a Fourier series, same example. Now in next class, in next video, we will see Fourier transform. I stop recording.